What up, everybody? It's MSUKILLAZ, and today I have a game of Search and Destroy on Team Tactical on Bailout, and the gameplay is pretty pointless. It's just a backdrop for me to talk about the Black Ops multiplayer trailer that came out a couple days ago. Watched the trailer. First time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is so awesome!" I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna watch it again." And I watched it a couple more times, and every time I watched it, I just started making me speculate more about different things and how certain things are going to get overused and abused and, exploited. And I just want to, touch on a couple of those, get your thoughts in the comments below afterwards, and see what you all think. First off, I want to talk about the RC car that they showed. It looks really cool, but it looks like it's just a bit too much. Now, they don't really show you if there's like a time limit on it, like if it's only good for so many seconds, or if you can literally just keep driving around the map until you find something you want to hit. And so that's one problem I see with it, unless they put a timer on the fuse or something, so it just blows up randomly after like 15 seconds, 10 seconds or so. And then, can you shoot it? If it can be driven around, and I see one going down the walkway, can I shoot it and blow it up? Is it something where I can just put one round into it and it blows up, or is it going to be something where I gotta pump like a half a clip on it? That's all stuff I started thinking about as I watched that clip more and more. And then that little mini cam kind of looked like a sentry gun camera type deal. That thing made me start to wonder the more I looked at that clip. Is there a way to counter it? Is there a way to not show up on it when you walk by? Or is it inevitable that you're always going to show up on it? And then if you are, how long does it last? Is it something, again, like the RC car? Does it have like a 15, 30-second timer on it? And then it just like disables itself like the sentry guns did? Or is it something that's just going to sit there forever? Because that would just, people would just camp corners and have their camera watch their back for them, or watch where they're watching so they know ahead of time when you're coming around the corner. It would just turn into a ridiculous camp fest with those things. Although it did kind of look like an equipment, which also makes me wonder how it's going to be used if it is an equipment, if you get more than one of them, etc. Just all stuff that I started, the more I watched it, the more I thought about it, and the more it looked kind of sketchy to me. One thing that was really cool, the crossbow. Yes, I do want to shoot somebody with a crossbow. It's going to be fun for me. I'm going to laugh, and I will record it at one point. But the more I watched it, the more thoughts came into my head, like, is this something that you have to stick somebody with, or can I shoot this through a window, stick it to a wall, and clear half the room out? They don't really show you what the blast radius is on it, and how effective it, how far away can it kill somebody from. It also doesn't show, does it drop over distance? Is it something you can shoot all the way across the map? Like, because if that's the case, then you got something more like an AT4 or another variation of the noob tube, which Lord knows that's not what we need more of. We need less of. And thankfully I didn't see any noob tubes in it. That would have made me really sad if I saw more noob tubes in it, because I can't stand them. I hate them. Although, as you've seen in the video, I did use them, but whatever. People use them on me, I'm going to use them on them afterwards. Oh, let's see. What else did I not like about the thing? I didn't like the care package coming back, because I feel like it's going to be just like it is in MW2, and in 4 kills I can get a chopper gunner, and then get 20 more, or an AC-130, or something stupid, ridiculous for a 4 kill streak. And I hope that Treyarch balances that better, and saw the care package glitch on the Xbox, and make sure that nothing like that can happen, because that was something else that was just really stupid. Just unlimited care packages after 4 kills, you just have air support the whole game. They gotta make sure that that can't happen in this game. Oh, let's see, the sniper. It looks like they've taken out Sleight of Hand Pro. That's awesome. Because now all the little Grizz wannabes are going to suck, and it's going to be fun just to watch them fail over and over again, because they can't scope up that fast, and it's going to bring the need to have more skill when it comes to quick scoping, and not everyone's going to be able to do it. So that was nice to see, nice little refresher. However, afterwards they zoomed out of the scope and you could see a motion sensor on the minimap. That annoyed me because that's, if there's no counter, there's got to be a counter to that. Because if there's no counter for that, that's just ridiculous. People are going to camp behind those just as much as they're going to camp behind the mini cams. And if you can have a mini cam and a motion sensor, like if that's something you can have one of each of, that's just way too much. It's going to induce so much camping on the game. It's going to be unbelievable. And that's bad. And lastly, the gun recoil and gun balance. All the guns in the clips in that multiplayer trailer, they looked like they killed pretty quickly with not a lot of bullets, and it didn't look like it had a need. Sorry, I can't talk today. It didn't look like it had any recoil to many of the guns. So that makes me think, if there's no recoil, it's going to take less skill to use them, and it's going to, more bad players are going to be able to get kills because they can just spray from the hip with guns that have almost no recoil and only take a few bullets to hit. That's something else they need to make sure they get right. The guns got to be balanced. There's got to induce some sort of skill to using them, and they can't screw it up like they did in Modern Warfare 2. There's too many things in that trailer that kind of bug me that I hope they did right, and that there's a balance too. And I'm out of time. My video is already up, and I'm still rambling on. Go ahead, thumbs up the video, favorite it, subscribe, everything else. I want to hear in the comments below what your thoughts were on the trailer. I'll put the trailer link in the description so you guys can all watch it if you haven't already. And I will see you next time with another video, probably some COD 4 that I'll post up.